Good morning. I'm so sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had some tech issues this morning. Facebook didn't want to play with me, but it's fine, we're here. So we have got a beautiful morning flexibility sequence. So we have 4 movements that we're going to go through together. That are all about increasing your flexibility. So we're going to be working on hamstrings, shoulders, chest, arms. We're going to stretch everything out. Now, they are not just static stretches, they are flexibility movements. You're still going to get warm, you're still probably going to get quite sweaty as well. There's a couple of new ones that I've added in for us today, so I will show you everything, but you don't need anything, just a little bit of floor space, some water and your body, and that is it. It looks a little bit misty. I think I've put my finger on the camera. I hope you can see me okay. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with a nice little hang, the beginning of like a walkout. So we're going to just hang and stretch here. I don't need that because I've got a little different plan for us. So I've got a slightly different sequence. We are going to go for a hang. So you're going to come to the end of your mat here. I hope you're well, by the way, and you had a nice sleep. We are going to come to the end of your mat and you're just going to hang. So just let your arms relax. Hang down, and you're going to feel a beautiful stretch back of the body there. So you're just literally going to let your body just fold in half. Now my knees are bent and I still feel quite a decent stretch in there. So every time we come back to this position, I want you to focus on just gently squeezing the knees back, just a tiny bit, just to increase that space in the back of the body. And then we're going to walk out just to a nice strong plank, and then you're going to come up into a big lift so you can let the feet relax, and you're going to push the floor away, and we're going to tuck the toes and we're going to walk back. So back to here, you're just going to hang. So we'll do 5 or so of these. So just hang, squeeze the knees back just gently so you get a good stretch, hamstrings, top of the calves there. Good. And then we're going to walk out, plank, let the feet relax, push the floor away. So you're lifting the top of your head to the sky, and then tuck the toes. You're going to walk back. Ah, that feels lovely. It's a nice hang, fold in half. Let the head relax as well. Then we're going to walk out, push the floor away, head to the sky. Tuck the toes, couple more. So every time you're just trying to push the knees back a tiny bit. This is so important. Flexibility. I think we spend a lot of the time, well, used to anyway, just going crazy with workouts all the time. My body just got in such a pickle with just not focusing on the flexibility aspect of things. So, a couple of times a week, yoga, some Pilates movements, spend some time in this kind of stretching routine. Last one, just to have some balance, Okay, big push the floor away, top of the head to the sky, and then tuck the toes. We're going to walk back. All right, we're then going to go into a nice, I hope I haven't got holes in these trousers, or I know I have on the knees, but not around the groin area. I didn't check. So now we're going to get into a low squat. Please don't panic if you can't, it's taken me years to get to this. So what I want you to do is you're just going to sit down as low as you possibly can. You can open up the feet, and you're going to use your use your elbows to push your knees out. So as soon as you do that, just half an inch, you get such a beautiful stretch within that, within the hip joints. You're going to sit as low as you possibly can, keeping your elbows in there. It's quite comfortable just going in a nice little prayer position, just help to push your knees out. If you can't get low, it doesn't matter. You're just going to go as low as you possibly can and just push the knees out. So we're just going to hold here just for a few seconds. And then we're going to go 4. Let me go this way so you can see. You're going to still keep the feet wide. We're going to go from squat to stand, or squat to straight leg rather. So you're just going to come here. Each time keep the elbows inside your knees. Hands to the floor, and you're going to stand. So we're going to come down, squeeze the knees out. Again, go to as low as you can go. Doesn't matter, just go to what your maximum is. So enough for you to be able to feel a good stretch. So we'll just mobilise the hip joints. And if you find this a real struggle, that's a good thing. You know what needs work, you know? So if you find it really tricky, that's fine. You just know that, okay, I need to maybe pay a little bit more attention to this movement. Good, couple more. And then I'm going to show you the first movement that we've got. We've got 40 seconds in each move. And the first one is going to be a 3-legged dog. We've done this one before, so you know what you're doing. We're going to go into a 3-legged dog, into an elbow knee touch. So I'll show you a couple. So 3-legged dogs, you're going to push back, going to lift one leg off the floor, and then we're going to scoop that leg through the space, and you're going to aim to touch your knee to your elbow. Now, the higher you go, the more challenging it is. So you've got a crunch in there as well. So we're going to go leg back. So we're going to go 3-legged dog, leg through the space and touch. So we're going to do 20 seconds on each side, yeah? And then I'll show you the next one. Are you ready? I'm out of breath, ready? Okay, ready? Turn some volume up. Okay, off we go. So 3-legged dog, I'm going to go through the space and touch. So big leg lift. So every time you're just pushing chest towards your thigh, and then we're going to switch sides. So you're going to push back, leg up, through the space and touch. This down. Okay, 10 seconds. So 3-legged dog, through the space and touch. Good, perfect. Now, your next one, I haven't got a name for this. Help me out with the name. There is a name, but I don't know what it is. I just know that it works and it feels good. So you're going to create a box. This is beautiful, really, really good for strengthening your core. Literally everything in that midsection, and for opening up the chest and the shoulders. If you spend a lot of time being desk bound and you're like this a lot, typing or writing, this is great for opening up the shoulders and opening up the chest. So it goes like this. You just watch and then we'll start the timer. So you're going to lift your knees an inch off the floor. So you're going to create that box, and then we're going to come over to feet flat and push the hips up. So I'll show you we're going to go each side. So your knees never come to the floor. They always stay just an inch off the floor. I'm going to bring one leg over and big reach. So you've got a glute bridge, your core here working, abs, back, bum, hamstrings, yeah? So you're going to come back to center, keep the knees off. Yeah, makes sense? Clear as mud? Okay, 40 seconds. You'll get used to it once you get in the flow. Okay, off we go. So we're going to create that box. Okay, so we're going to bring one foot over. So both feet are flat on the floor here. I'm going to lift up. So back to center, knees off the floor. Big push up. So here you've got a great, beautiful stretch in that arm and the shoulder. So back to center. Big push up. Back to center. Big push up. So every time I push up, I'm really working on my flexibility in my shoulder joint. Arms, that stretch feels lovely. So every time you're coming back, knees just off the ground. A couple more seconds. Okay, perfect. Next one is going to be the inch, slow down. We're going to go for a downward dog. hip stretch with the rotation. Watch me. So we're going to go for a downward facing dog. So you're going to push your chest towards your thighs. You are going to go roll into a plank. One leg stretch. Bring the arm up. Hand down. And back to beginning. So downward dog. Bring the leg through. Stretch. Arm up. Yeah? Downward dog. So you've got everything in here. Arms, shoulders, chest, legs, ankles, feet. Oh, you've got everything. Ready? Off we go. Resume. Okay, downward dog. I'm going to bring the leg through. One stretch. Arm up to the sky. Downward dog. Leg through. Big stretch. Downward dog. Leg through. Big stretch. Get it? Get it? Get it? So as you become more familiar, you get into a little flow, you can adjust the speed, yeah? You can make it a little bit more fluid, a little bit quicker. Perfect. All right, next one is going to be an inchworm. So we're going to start in a plank. We're going to roll through the feet. We're going to bring the feet as close as we can. Ooh, that's tight. As close as we can. Toes as close as you can to your wrists. From there, you're just going to step back. So roll through the feet to here, as far as you can, wherever that is, and step back. Let's go. So through the toes. Step back. Through the toes. You're going to bring the heels as close to the floor as you possibly can. So I really want you to focus on squeezing your belly button. And you'll get such a good stretch through the back of the body. And every time you do this, you're opening up the hamstrings. Oh, mine are so tight. The more you do it, the closer your toes will become to your hands. You just got to keep practicing. La, la, la. That is the fourth exercise, the fourth movement. We're going to go back to the beginning. Now you've done them all, we're going to add a little bit of, we're going to add more flow into them, okay? So I'm not going to pause it now. We're just going to go straight through all four. Ready? Steady. Off we go. So we're going to go for the three-legged dog, elbow, knee touch to start. Okay, so we're going to go three-legged dog and touch 20 seconds on each side. I'll tell you when to switch. And we're going to switch legs now. So, three-legged dog through the space and touch. The closer you go, the closer you aim to your elbow, the more challenging. If you can't reach and touch your arm, it doesn't matter. Go to as far as you can go. Yeah? Next one is your box and glute bridge. So knees off the floor. We're going to come round, feet flat, big lift up. So knees 1 inch off the floor. Big lift. So both feet flat. Every time you're just aiming to create a table here. And I feel that, a flexibility in my shoulders, in my chest. I'm working on my back, bum, hamstrings. 2, 1, good, well done. Downward dog, hip stretch. So we're going to go nice, excuse me, nice stretch here. I'm going to come in to bring one leg, stretch the hip, reach to the sky, back. So big, big stretch. One leg up. Good. We're nearly there. We haven't got much longer left actually. We've got a couple more rounds. Good, so powerful. Downward dog. Step and stretch. Good, well done. Into an inchworm. So into your plank, through the feet. Now let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Yes, I can. This time I'm going to jump back. So you can step, you can jump, whatever you like. So rolling through the feet, toes as close to your wrists as you possibly can. But I love this little Wednesday. It just really forces me to focus on the flexibility aspect of things, which is what I really need. Good, well done. We're going to go back to the beginning. Three-legged dog, elbow knee touch. Off we go, 20 seconds each side. I am sweating. 5 seconds and then we'll switch. 2, 1, good, switch legs. So strong leg lift in through the space. And you're going to touch the arm. And if you can't, don't worry, go for wherever you can. 3, 2, 1, good. We're going to go box into glute bridge. So knees just off the floor, feet flat, big lift. Whoop. Big lift. Big lift. So knees just an inch off the floor. Oh, that feels so good in my arms. Shoulders. 6 seconds. Big lift. Good, well done. Into your inchworm. Here we go. So let me see if I can get a little bit closer this time. Gonna roll through. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, the difference from when I started. So every time you just get a little bit closer. Roll through the feet. If you can get your heels flat, great. If you can't, it doesn't matter. You go to for wherever you can. And you can either step back or jump back. It's completely up to you. A little bit longer. 2 seconds in fact. Good, well done. Give the arms a little shake. Grab some water. Yeah? It's challenging, isn't it? It's the flexibility stuff. Okay. You just got a pip of lemon. I'll try not to choke. Okay. Back to the beginning. Are you ready? Three-legged dog, elbow knee touch. Off we go. So, three-legged dog through the space and touch. So you're going to have a nice strong push back. So here you're going to push back and high leg. 3, 2, 1. Good, switch sides. So push back, high leg, in through the space. God, that is challenging. Core challenge. Good, well done. We're gonna go box and glute bridge. Okay, here we go. Knees just off the floor. Gonna come over. Feet flat, so heels on the floor. Gonna push your body up. So like a glute bridge. Back to center. If you have to put your knees down, then that's fine. but not putting the knees down increases your core strength, stability. That chest feels good now, shoulders feel good. Good, well done. Downward dog, hip stretch. So we're going to come both feet. A beautiful stretch here. You can push the knees back. I'm going to come into a plank. Leg up, reach. Downward dog. Leg, reach. Down, leg. Reach for the sky. Fingertips as high as you can. Now, oh my God, my body feels so much better. Just really opened up. Good, well done. And then into the inchworm. Let's see, can we increase the range now? Oh, I'm happy with that. Through the feet, so you'll roll through the feet and you're going to squeeze your toes as close to your wrists as possible. Either jump or step back. We don't pay too much attention to our feet, so this is a lovely one. You know, really focusing on rolling through the feet. Get some flexibility in the toes. Good, well done. We've got one more round, okay? We're going to go three-legged dog. Last time, three-legged dog, elbow knee touch. 20 seconds on each side. Sound like I'm about to cry, I'm not. Good switch. So again, your aim is to get your knee as close to your arm as possible. If you can't get there, it doesn't matter. I can't stress that enough. Good. Box, glute bridge. Last time. Knees off the floor. I'm going to rotate. Heels down. Back to centre. Big lift. So you can create a nice little rhythm. Big push. Big push. Oh, my shoulders feel great now. Last little bit, 5 seconds. Nearly there. Good, well done. Downward dog. Both feet. So, nice push back. Leg and arm. Push back. Leg and arm. Push back. See, for me, hopefully for you as well, as we've gone through, everything is improved flexibility wise. When you sometimes first start, you think, oh, I'm so tight, but by the end, you know, the difference just takes time and patience. Good, well done. And then last one, inchworm. Okay, through the feet. Jump or step back. I'm literally dripping with sweat right now. Roll through the feet. Gonna aim to get as close as I can. Okay, nearly there. 10 seconds. Last little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful job. Okay, that is perfect. So you can, I know A friend said to me yesterday, she likes to do she likes to do a little bit longer. So she'll take these like little Wednesday movement flexibility sessions. She'll do 15 minutes or so of that. And then on the end, do a weight session or body weight workout, something with a bit more intensity. So you can do that too. You can use these as a really good like warm up, if you like. If you wanted to do 40 minutes or if you wanted to do an hour, then you can do that. Take a Wednesday session, you know, flexibility stuff. And then you can go into something with a bit more intensity if you want to. How's that sound? Happy? Yeah? I'm really happy. God, that was brilliant. Thank you so much for doing that with me. Create a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 7. Love you, bye.